amazing. Well, my name is Gus Chance, and welcome to our little town. You know, folks, there are those who say that everybody's life is in the hands of fate, that all of our stories are already written, and we're just playing them out until we get to the end. Now, I don't know if that's the way it works in your little town, but here in our little town, well, let me tell you, that ain't the way it works at all. You see, folks, here in our little town, we know that life is nothing but a series of strange coincidences, lucky breaks, and cosmic accidents. And the only meaning it has is, well, whatever meaning that you can find for yourself along the way. Now, here's how it works in our little town. Our story tonight concerns 6 people. Yes, aren't they lovely? 6 people. And I like to think of them as number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Just like the numbers on these here dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you might be thinking to yourselves, which one of these 6 people will be thrown together in each successive scene as the story unfolds? Well, that's not up to them. And that's not up to fate. That's up to chance. Yes. There they are. You see, folks, before each scene of our story, I'm going to roll these 6 dice. And, as it says right here on this legend, if a person's number were to come up on one of the die, they're in the scene. On 2 of the dice, they're out. On 3 of the dice, out. On 4 of the dice, they're in. On 5 of the dice, they're not only in the scene, but as that scene unfolds, they will somehow become fantastically wealthy. Yes. And if I were to roll all 6 dice, then the next time we see them, they die. Oh, yeah. That gets my blood boiling. That's the part I love. It's yet to happen. Now, I do have 1 extra die on the table here, and that's because our little town, just like many little towns, has our favorite places. The library, the park, the diner. And we have some private, personal places too. A kitchen, an attic, a dining room. Well, tonight our story will take place in 6 of those places, but not the places I mentioned already. Oh no. Tonight our story will take place in 6 other places, some public and some private. Can you guess what they are? Go ahead. I'll bet you'll get it right. Just yell it out.
Bowling alley.
Oh,
Mars.
I heard bathroom.
The local dump.
Well, the local dump. The local dump. I apologize. The bathroom is under construction. I had a large meal and things happen.
Planned Parenthood.
Bakery. Bakery.
Guitar center.
Johannesburg.
Whoa, hold your horses there, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we have, number 1 is, what is number 1 again? Yes. And we have a bakery. I just don't want to repeat things in the same. Now, throw in number 3.
Guitar center.
Guitar center. Good. Number 4.
Mars.
Mayor's office.
What was that over here?
Police station.
Mayor's office.
Mayor's office. Let's get 2 private, personal places.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood. That's a private, personal space. And what about another one?
Grandma's bedroom.
Grandmother's bedroom. Wow. Planned Parenthood, grandmother's bedroom. Where did this story go? Well, is that all there?
Yes.
Thank you so very much. Okay, so the 6 locations for our story are the local dump, the bakery, guitar center, mayor's office, Planned Parenthood, and grandma's bedroom. Well. You see, folks, now it looks like it's time to begin. So please sit back, relax, and let's take a chance on the roll of the dice. Our first scene will consist of numbers. We have number one. Number one is in the scene. We have two number twos. Number two is out. We have 1, 3, 1, 5, and 1, 6. So our scene will consist of numbers 1, 3, 5, and 6. And where will numbers 1, 3, 5, and 6 find themselves tonight? At location number 6, Grandma's bedroom.
Are you getting enough light, Grandma?
I'll tell you, son, this special light lamp that you got me has made all the difference. I'm getting so much light, and I feel like my vitamin D is just gone out of the roof.
You are looking so good now, Grandma.
Thank you. Thank you, honey. You know, just 2 weeks ago, I was in bed sick, and look at me now, sitting in the light, thinking about what's going to happen next.
Well, is that cushion comfortable enough, Grandma? Or would you like Carl to fluff it again?
Carl, could you fluff on the lumbar section right here?
Absolutely. You know, Mrs. Cleary, it's always a delight for me to come over and be your caretaker.
Thank you so
Now,
much.
how does that feel?
Oh, that's nice. Oh.
She loves that lumbar support.
Jane, she's looking, oh, I'm sorry.
She's looking so good.
I know, she sure is. Would you like me to open up the curtains a little bit more, Grandma?
Oh, sure. Oh.
It's a beautiful day, and you can see all the way over to the Cleary's barn over there. And look over there, a beautiful view of the Planned Parenthood.
Oh, could you just spread the curtains over this way so I can see the dump?
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look. They've got some new scrap metal pieces. Why, that looks like your father's old tractor out there. Did you get rid of Father's old tractor?
Oh, I just took it to get Simonized, Grandma.
Oh, good.
We'll have it back in no time flat.
Oh, that's good.
Probably before you die.
Oh, the way that he rode that tractor was so romantic.
Oh, tell us about it, Grandma.
I would be happy to. Irwin would get on his tractor early in the morning, and he would ride it out. He would have one hand on the wheel, the other hand just a hanging, and from that hand would be an empty coffee cup.
In fact, I think we have a photograph of it right over here on the nightstand if you want to take a gander.
Oh, I would love. Oh, look.
Yeah.
Handsome he was.
Oh, your heart rate monitor is going up there, Mrs. Cleary.
Well. Her heart rate monitor sure is going up, and that's maybe because Carl's near her. Who knows? Maybe in the future scene, we'll find out why. Our next scene has 2 number ones. Number 1 is out. 3 number threes. 3 is out. So this will be number 4 are all by their lonesome. And where will number 4 find themselves? Location number 4, the mayor's office.
Just like I left it. Look at this place. It is where I belong. The mayor should be back at the mayor's office. Oh, Thomas, he stole my post. Goodness, but there's only one thing that gets my heart hopping again, and that is Tabitha. Over there in her farm. Staring out, looking at the farmers that like coffee. She is a swell lady. but she wouldn't be interested in me now that I'm retired. I have to get back into town hall, this building, the mayor's office, so that she can see me for who I am, a powerful man.
Yes, powerful man, he sure is. Now, how they used to get his heart rate going? There used to be a brothel in a little town. They used to get my heart rate going, but that place burned down last year. But good riddance, I say. It still burns when I pee. All right, our next scene will consist of, we have 2 2s, 2 is out. 2 6, 6 is out. So our scene will consist of numbers 3 and 4. Numbers 3 and 4. Location number 6, Grandma's bedroom.
Oh, Grandma's gonna love you.
You think so?
I do think so. Here, sit.
Oh, you almost sat on that.
I know I did. Where are my manners? You are just her type.
You think so? I mean, I've been working out.
And I can see you're very strong. She loves a strong man.
I've also been, trying to get back into my old office, Sophie. You think she'd like that?
I know she's gonna love that. I can wheel her over there to see you.
I would love that. Sophie, you miss being my assistant, don't you?
I miss it so much.
Don't you want to see me back up there?
I do.
Don't you hate that Thomas?
I do. I hate Thomas with all my heart because I want to please you.
Yes.
But listen, if you want to get Grandma's attention,
Yes?
get a tractor and ride by in the morning. She loves to look out at the dump.
Yes! I'm going to have them hold the scene right there. One way to get Grandma's attention is to ride a tractor. But there might be another way. Can you guess what that other way is? Go ahead.
Serenade her.
Serenade her. If I roll an even number, you'll have to ride the tractor. If I roll an odd number, you'll have to serenade her. Oh, an odd number, you'll have to serenade.
But the most wonderful thing you could do for her,
Yes.
sing to her, serenade her.
Oh, my singing days are over, though. I don't
No,
think I have
don't.
the time
Nothing
singing.
is ever over. Never say that.
I mean,
Practice.
fly me to the moon, let me stay across the sky. Let me see what's in my arms, Jupiter heart. In other words, hold my hand.
Oh,
Do you think that'll do?
oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to take her over to Planned Parenthood.
Yes! I admit that got my heart racing a little bit later. All right, we have one number one. Number one is in the scene. We have one number 3. 3 is in. 2 4s, 2 6 they're out. The scene consists of numbers 1 and 3. In location number 6, Grandma's bedroom.
Well, as I was telling you, Sophie, I was, scooting her down into her daily bath. And she sat on her soap.
No. She sat on the soap?
Yep, it disappeared for a bit. I didn't feel comfortable going on a little lookout party for where it went. I usually wear my blindfolds when I'm doing that part of the job.
That's never good when that happens. When Grandma sits on soap, you can't find it for days.
Well, that's true, and why, she grabbed me by the hand, and why, she was calling me Sweetiekins, which is what she, called your grandfather. She's like, Sweetiekins, you gotta give me all my kisses to make me feel better. Oh, she misses that man so much.
I know she does, but I think she has a suitor that's going to be wonderful for her. Wonderful.
Oh.
And we need to get her in front of the window in the morning because she is going to have the surprise of her life. You just
That'll
have
be
to,
just wonderful.
I know, you just have to make sure she doesn't have a heart attack in the process because we need her to live through this.
Yeah, I was really sorry to hear about your grandfather's passing, and I've been doing my best to keep her happy and healthy in the last few years.
You make her so happy. You are so good to her. But now we have this wonderful moment. So put her in front of the window.
Yes, in front of the window she shall be. And how will she react? Well, let's have Chance make us see. Our next thing we have 2, 6, 6 is out. 2 1s, 1 is out. 2 and 4 will be in this scene. Location number 1, the local dump.
Were you followed?
No. I don't think so.
Well, this is very important to me. I want you to know, but no one must know that the mayor is in the dump.
I understand. No one will ever know that the mayor was in the dump looking for a tractor.
But why do you make that sound weird?
Because I don't
Perfectly natural for a mayor to look for a tractor in a dump, just
Of
not
course.
sightly.
Exactly.
Oh,
Why is it again you want a tractor?
love.
Tabitha.
Tabitha. She is recently single, you know.
I've heard.
Yes. Oh, Charlotte. You know I've been waiting many years for Charles to die.
And he finally did. What a good man.
Very, very polite of him.
Yeah.
Yes. And now I must swoop in like an eagle. That's an eagle sound.
I know. No one makes an eagle sound better than you, Mayor.
I know. That's why I made it the point of my commercial. Look,
She's gonna fall head over heels.
I know that.
Hopefully not literally, though.
I hope not. She has weak hips. Well, look at this one. Green John Deere. That seems like a powerful man name.
Very. John Deere.
Yes, just like me. Right?
You're very dear to me.
Oh, I see what you did there. You changed the letters and made it seem like dear. Charlotte, you are a darling.
So, exactly why does this need to be such a secret?
Well, I mean, as you know, I'm running for mayor again. And if the people know that I'm out here trying to get tractors for love, well, they may not see me for the powerful man that I am. They expect my romantic story to be something very macho, like me going up to her and grabbing a coffee with 2 fingers instead of 3. Very macho, right? Not singing on a tractor.
Well, as your campaign manager, I must disagree.
Really?
What could be more macho than a tractor?
What could be more macho than a tractor, ladies and gentlemen? I can't think of anything. Oh, look at that. We have 2 triples. Numbers 1 and 5 are in the scene. 1 and 5. At location number 5. Planned Parenthood. 2 triples, they're both in. Excuse me, 2 triples are in.
And these will work for a geriatric woman in those sorts of situations, right? Okay. Thank you.
Now, tell me again exactly what you just bought.
Well, you see, when your grandmother and an elderly man like each other a lot, I feel like you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah. I have to admit I'm a little surprised that she's so interested in this fellow again. I mean, yes, that song he sang to her while standing on the tractor holding coffee with his pinkies was awesome.
It was quite a sight to see, and you know, you should have seen the window of her bedroom. It was all fogged up because she was breathing heavily.
It's just that I wonder, I mean, do you think it's healthy for a woman of her advanced age to be romantically involved with someone like that?
Well, you know, in general, I'm not supposed to share this sort of information with the patient that I'm working with, but since you're family, and you know, you're a designated caretaker, I will say that her heart rate has been spiking every time she sees the mayor.
I have to be honest with you. I have an unnatural feeling of love for my grandmother. Not in a creepy way like that.
No, I didn't assume so. Here, why don't we go sit and wait? You know, I think some of the women want it.
Well, it's just that, and I didn't know you were allowed to move the furniture in a flat.
You know, they're free and open here.
I thought it was kind of like a church or something.
It's pretty different than a church. Maybe you should take one of these pamphlets.
Whoa, that is different. Whoa! That's even more different.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know how, even though I'm 35 years old, I'm rather immature and unknowledgeable?
I mean, I wouldn't put it that way, but you know, you said it yourself.
Well, and you know how I still live at my grandma's house?
Yeah, I'm aware.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Well, you see, I'm kind of worried that if she and this fellow were to really fall in love and maybe get married...
Oh, I see what you're getting at, because your room is directly beneath hers in sounds, right?
Oh.
These illustrations are...
All right, no!
Sorry.
What I'm saying is, maybe she won't let me keep living at the house. Maybe she'd want to go on with her own life. And maybe she'll say I have to get out and finally grow up.
Well, you know, forgive me for prying, but at 35, why haven't you moved out yet?
I'm scared. I mean, it's a big, bad, dangerous world out there. And I don't know nothing. I'm kind of a moron.
Well, you know what? You know, if those women can be brave here, coming into this kind of place in this small town with, you know, the people out there, then I think that you can, you know, buck up the courage in yourself to go out into the world and see who you are when you're not under your grandmother's thumb and under her bedroom when there's a lot of sounds and noises going on.
So what you're saying is I should try to sabotage their relationship.
Oh, is that what he's saying? Maybe he is. Maybe he isn't. We'll find out soon enough in this show. A little reminder, if I do roll 3 doubles, those 3 numbers are in the scene. If I roll 2 triples, those 2 numbers are in the scene. All right, we have numbers 1, 2, and 4 in this scene. 1, 2, and 4. Location number 3, Guitar Center.
Oh, you are taking this serenading thing so seriously.
I mean, why wouldn't I? She loved it.
Oh.
You know, I bought an engagement ring.
When are you gonna propose? This is awesome.
Well, as soon as I find the guitar that I want, I'm gonna head straight over there on my tractor, and I'm going to sip on my coffee and ask her to marry me through song.
Oh, so romantic, Mayor.